Now, plants growing outward,
Hey,
pulsating, more flowers, big
Might need your
mouth,
sword
feed me,
on
see
those
more.
plants.
Oh,
Right about
they're
now.
like big plants.
Yes, like Venus flytrap kind of things.
I'm gonna try to cut the plants.
Well, you're dragging the guy. I don't know how many arms you have.
I'm gonna toss it to the detective. Here, take him.
I'll take them.
All right, so you grab the nude clone body. You have your arm free.
Yep, I draw the sword.
You also have your phantom limb out, I'm pretty sure. So
I imagine because I took damage, it went away, right?
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I mean, I could bring out the phantom limb again.
If you just got your sword out, it's all in how you want to do it. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I forgot you got covered in rubble there
Stick with the sword.
before you started talking to yourself.
That's not good. These dice. That is a 4 plus 7 for my attack. I'm just swinging at it.
All right, so you cut into the vines, but you do not succeed very well as it begins to grip onto you and it throws you clear across this chamber that you're in. You are looking. Did you just? That was his sound effect.
Yeah. He's acting
right.
out what you just said.
So you're going to hit the ground and you are looking at an 8 damage.
Son.
Now, McTavish, you're going to need to roll with dexterity to run away with this body that you have while these vines start to seem to be reaching out and gripping at you.
Nope. Wait. What's the difficulty?
20.
Yeah, no.
All right, so they slam into you as well. You're also looking at 8 as you and the clone body are going to be dragged and thrown against the wall.
Am I able to regain my composure? Stand back up.
Yeah, you can stand up.
I'm gonna stand up and tell everyone to start running. I'll hold them back as best I can.
Where are we going to go? Don't we have to go that way?
Well, I'll distract them then. You just
saying,
take the naked
We
guy
came in
and
here
get
'cause
out
there's
of
no other
here.
exits.
If
Right.
one of us has to die, at
Well, you
least
know
it'll
that
be
there's
me.
not an exit behind you.
Because
I thought I looked around everywhere and all I saw was plants.
I'm going to take a shot at the vine with my energy gun.
Behind that chamber, what you saw was a series of plants, yes.
I'm going to shoot at the plants with my energy gun
Okay?
in retaliation.
Okay.
I'm going. Oh. We don't get another. Does our favor restart each session?
You still have one favor left? Is that what you're asking?
Well, I used a favor last week. Or do we just lose favor the following week?
No, you recover the favor by resting periods. So if you've had
okay.
downtime, you regain that one.
Yeah.
That's your base level, though. You don't go back to 2 or anything like that. You don't
Okay.
gain one. You just get to recovery.
Okay, good. Well, I'm using my favor now. That is much better. Yes, I make it
All right, so go ahead. What's your damage off that?
9.
9. So as you blast into one of the, and like I said, this is kind of like a Venus flytrap mouth opening from one of the plant stems. And as you blast into it, it tears a hole through this plant. You can hear a female screaming and shrieking in the distance, just about 20 to 30 feet ahead of you.
Well, Al, I know where she is.
Oh, I start screaming. Didn't we have a deal?
Didn't you break the deal to come here to betray me? Or why were you locked in the cistern with a real big crew of enemies for me to try and fight? You betrayed me. You show no similarity to who you claim.
That wasn't my plan.
Well, one could be easily confused by bringing a whole army of mercenaries down upon me.
Take me then. Leave them alone.
Take you and do what?
Whatever you will.
So you accept responsibility for guiding these mercenaries here.
Wasn't my idea, but yes, I will take responsibility on behalf of all of them.
All right? So as you see him standing there pleading with the plant life, you actually see the vines grow up and entwine him and yank him into the source and beating heart of the plants as he is then almost mummified and entombed within the plant life.
That's kind of scary.
Can I tell him to don't come? before I'm like just ripped away?
That probably should have been thrown out there before.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh yeah, no. This is like a heavy trigger for my guy. He's going to start blasting.
Yeah, you just saw Alistair dragged off.
I'll start blasting too if I can.
All right, so both of you roll since you both have the
I'm
initiative.
going to analyze the DNA sample I
Oh
got.
no! What do you need?
Okay.
I need a
So
I
you
need
roll
a chip.
intelligence.
Did
What
you
color?
get a
Got
crit
you
fail?
set at a
Give
25.
2 attribute XP.
What color? Let's give you red.
Yeah, give me
Because
red
that's
for
the
my
color
energy.
of your judgment.
I rolled a nat 1, my man.
Oh wow.
That's the second time.
Okay, so that's an immediate retaliation from the vines.
Yeah.
So you're gonna look at 8.
Look at 8. Okay.
I rolled a 27.
This motion with my gun.
Is that an exceptional success?
That is a really good success. So you're looking at aiming past the plants towards what you believe to be the witch itself,
I have the
from
double.
where the screams are coming from.
I have the double shot exploit, so with exceptional success, I strike again.
Okay. So strike once, strike twice. What's your damage on both those times? Like 1
4.
and then 1. So it's 4 and then 4. Okay. You hear the shrieks and screams again. You actually see some of the vines start to loosen up around Al when you do this. What are you feeling, Soul's Hammer? You see Goddaughter shooting her gun.
When I was going up across more toward the top of the vines,
Uh-huh.
and I rolled a 27, and I'm just
Okay. So what's the damage on your
8.
rifle? 8? Okay. So 4, 8, 16. Got it. Okay.
It's
So
4-2.
you see this happening. The plant life is further releasing from Al right now.
I'm going to shoot again.
All right.
I'm going to toss it this way this time. Yeah, it goes much better rolling that way. So, yeah, it's going to be a... I'm doing the same thing with the judge again. It's going to be 24.
That's the damage.
No.
Okay.
Damage
And
is
then
9.
All right.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 24.
All right. So that 9, where are you aiming?
I am aiming to where the lady is.
So where you saw her shoot.
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. Then you definitely hear screams, and you see Al drop by the vinery as he falls to the ground, kind of covered in plant sludge and green muck.
I'm grabbing and pulling him away from the wall.
All right. So Soul's Hammer's dragging you back.
You fools. You don't know what y'all are doing.
Can
You're
I
welcome.
test the DNA again?
Yeah. Did you feel that first one?
I did.
You're such a
I
teenager.
may not know what I'm doing, but I'm saving one of my teammates. That's all I know.
Can I try to
Commendable.
shoot again?
I'm 2 over.
I've lost
27.
too many teammates.
Okay.
Not
So
trying to
you
save
do
them.
know what the DNA is.
I'm not letting someone take someone that
I'm
looks like my
excited.
son.
I'm glad you're excited.
Well, if it makes you feel better, she's angry because you brought those friends of yours down here.
I got a 22.
Yeah, it's kind of your fault.
I don't care.
22.
What
This was
is
my
So
original
you
job.
continue to shoot.
You're in.
But that's not exceptional, right?
My Indian?
But you
For
get
who?
the 4 damage on that.
the greater Aloria?
Okay, so as she takes another shot towards the witch, you can hear the shrieks and screams as the vine work around you starts to thrash wildly out of control.
I'm gonna run the direction she's shooting. Sword drawn.
All right, you do so.
And do I see the woman?
You see what appears to be a lot of hardwood vines grown in one central location as if to guard it. So you can assume that there may be a body in that.
I'm going to try to ram my sword into the most central point where I guess I can see where the bullet holes are at.
All right, so you want to give any bonuses to it, any power, any,
I want to shoot at that place, and I
or you just want to
20.
stab it?
So it's
Shakti.
27.
Okay, so you're going to run the Shakti Enhance?
Yes, I'm gonna up my strength by 1, and I'm assuming that would be physique, so that's at a proficiency. So I get to roll with advantage, right? Okay, cool. Let's see if I can manage this. Okay, 6 plus 8. I don't think it's gonna land.
That's a 14.
6 plus 8 is 14. Yeah, you manage to stick your blade into this dense armor,
Mm-hmm.
and it's stuck.
Okay.
So
I hit
you are
with a
currently
27.
stuck.
Then I'll get. I know what I'm gonna do my next turn, so when he
All
gets
right.
back to
He
it.
was taking a pot.
I hit it with a 27 for 9 damage.
Yes, definitely. So you can hear it. You can hear the scream. You manage to aim around Al running at it wildly.
Right.
And you see the vines begin to continue to thrash like an animal backed into a corner.
I'm going to take another shot.
All right. Now, you, with the judge and the energy manipulation, are going to have an increased difficulty because Al is stuck right on the front of this thing right now with his sword. You are looking at a 30 rating to avoid Al.
Okay. Crap. I already said I was going to shoot, so I have
Yeah.
to shoot now.
What if you moved around him and shot to the side?
Imagine like a tunnel, this
Yeah,
thing,
but if
and then
if,
Al
but
planted
if
right
Al's
on top
standing
of
right in front of me, I can still move to the side of him and shoot in front of him.
it. You are a sharpshooter.
But he can do that too. He can still move.
He's releasing a energy blast
Gotcha,
out of
gotcha,
this
gotcha,
thing.
gotcha. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a shotgun. It's big.
Well, I fail anyway, so no.
All right, so you're rolling 9
Ouch.
damage. All right,
Pretty
so
much
that 9 damage is going to be split. Going to go ahead and take the odd on that. So you're going to go at 5 damage. So there is a partial success in the fact that it hits. And it does some damage around him, but it also hits him.
Does it maybe loosen his sword a little?
He ain't letting go of that thing at all. He likes that sword.
Can I
So I mean,
use-
like, does it loosen it from the thing? Maybe, like.
We'll see. What do
How
we got?
damaged
I'm a
is
little angry that I just got hit. With the shock deal, I'm gonna basically try to use my force to palm the sword in,
Okay.
hit it in.
Nice.
Just beat a 20 for me.
Same roll as last time at 14.
Okay. You feel the vines actually stabbing into you and a strange leak of your own energy. You can feel it pulling on your life force.
Okay.
So you're looking at 4 damage that you're going to take because it's actually draining life from you to add to itself.
Okay.
I don't want to try to shoot it because I'm gonna hit him. Can I go check on dude that's laying there naked?
He is laying there naked.
Can I go check on him?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Nope.
Do I need to know anything?
You do, within your computer mind, know
Oh.
something.
Okay. I will reflect on my computer mind, and then I
I'm
will,
about to.
It's a deep, pensive meditation that you must go into as a computer person to know as much knowledge as you do on what you've discovered about the DNA.
The DNA of what? The naked dude
The
or the
naked-
plant?
stew.
Stu, as he is called. Yes.
I'm going to use energy manipulation. Not for the judge this time. I actually holster the weapon and I put it around my hands for a melee strength.
Okay.
And I'm going to run up there and try to help him shove this sword in.
Yeah.
Okay. So 20. That's what you're looking at.
Alright. I'm ready
Yes.
to act.
That is a 26.
Definitely. So as he runs up behind you and he just like grabs a hold of you and he's like, I got you, son. And then he pushes your sword through its chest cavity. Now, that was a success on your roll. So what I want you to do is take your physique strength. See, what is your basic? Your base would be at 6, but you're putting energy manipulation onto it, which would make it the same thing as a heavy weapon. So you're looking at 8 damage right there. Do you have any modifiers for melee?
Melee?
Any martial arts or melee or anything like that?
No, my martial arts I get like a +1, but that's for rolling. No, I don't.
But it is a skill.
Yeah, it's a skill.
Okay. All right, so he goes in, he shoves this sword with your hand and everything, and he shoves it into the chest cavity, and these vines release you. You can fall backwards with him as you see writhing in pain before you this entombment of wood and bark start to peel open, and what is revealed is the Wyld Witch herself, Illyria, as her eyes are still glowing a bright mystical green. Her hair begins to actually fade from color as it withers to a white and actual dusty look to it. Her skin starting to shrivel and wrinkle up around her face until it's sunken in and almost just, you can't even really, indiscernible looks to her. Yes.
Can I go up and
Well, so can I say something to her before she like withers away?
You can speak.
I'm gonna get real close. I'm gonna tell her,
I'm also very
I'm
close.
sorry.
Oh,
I'm not the man my father was, but I am trying to live up to his legacy, and I'm sorry that I failed you.
can I speak to her as well?
You can say stuff.
I want to offer you a consolation prize.
Oh my god, John.
Oh my
Roll
Can
charisma.
we just kill her? Like,
Roll charisma, and she's dying right now.
I don't say anything about let's kill somebody, but let's kill her, please. She's
15.
my character, too.
Alright.
How could you want that for your character?
Because I'm willing to, like, help her fulfill the death of Roomstrom
Mm-hmm.
She's lived 500 years.
in
she's ready.
exchange for her knowledge. +2 totals 6.
6? Okay, I'm sorry. No, she denies your request. She despises technology.
And
You
I
do
will
have similar goals in mind?
try to take the knowledge from her by, like,
Force.
Non-consensual.
Okay, so just
non-consensual knowledge taking.
mental consumption, I'm going to put you at 20 and you have to roll for intelligence on that. Just to absorb her brain.
Executing her.
All right?
Okay, 25.
I'm putting the judge up to her head and
All right, so you just got, she's, like I said, she's kind of like withering her way here. So simple roll, easy 20.
So, because I rolled first. Then
Jack. No. Here's my chip.
Okay, put your chip in the tray.
Lord, help.
I mean,
this is like-
She's dying anyway, though.
That's
Isaac.
not a 20.
I was like, I'm trying to help her into the grave quicker.
All right, so basically what's going on right here, as she's beginning to wither away and you speak to her, her decrepit hand actually reaches up and strokes against the side of your face. And as the flesh is actually peeling away from it as she's trying to gently touch you, she says, "Once upon a time, Strathmore wasn't even a Strathmore yet." As 4-2 reaches his hand into her head and consumes her brain, all of its electral pathways into his body, it absorbs all of her knowledge.
You can't. The screaming, I'm not going to scream over the mic, but the screaming made by Al is very muffled by the helmet. And he's just, every obscenity you can think of, he is screaming this at 4-2.
What the stein,
He's
you
very
son of a
angry.
Chippewa?
He's kicking and screaming at McTavish, who's holding him back, I'm guessing.
Now, as she completely withers away, after you have consumed her brain, all of the plant life begins to wither and fade away until it is dust, leaving behind only the structural cracks that it had caused by its growth. And before you, you now see an open path, tunnel, that can lead you further down and out from this lower chamber.
Is this dude awake yet? I'm like smacking him in the face. Like,
He's awake.
Make him wake up. Oh,
He's
but
been
I'm not
awake an
smacking him
hour.
in the face.
You've just been smacking him in the face. He's just nonverbal.
Can,
Like, as in nonverbal.
14.
He just keeps looking at you like,
I grabbed some clothes for him.
from...
I guess there's like scientist
Hispanic
clothing somewhere from people that died. I mean, it's a
No, there would
facility.
be stuff.
Oh,
like
wait,
that.
I have an internal compartment.
You do? What do you have in it?
Well, I have
Like
some ice
underwear?
cream.
Right?
No
It's probably
underwear.
melted by now.
No, I eat it. Remember we had ice cream?
So
I
He's
give
a
him my trench coat.
He accepts your
I have
trench
some
coat.
nice leather gloves in my compartment.
He accepts your leather gloves and he eats your ice cream.
What? I'm injecting him. I didn't say you could have my ice
Oh, I
cream.
thought you were offering him ice cream
No, I'm
too.
just saying that's
Who
in
are
there.
so
you?
hungry.
4-2, do you know anything about this man?
Yes, that's why I haven't injected him with nanobots.
Who is he?
I don't know if you would know the name.
Let's find
What do you
out.
got?
I guess while they're doing all that, I'm gonna go search the laboratories, see if maybe Stein left behind any like EMP-esque technology.
His DNA matches that of
25 plus. Roll it, and if you succeed with style, maybe you find something real fun.
And I'm going off of what?
His DNA matches what?
You're investigating, so you're rolling off of intelligence.
matches
No, it's not happening.
Stein.
I want to
No, I'm sorry.
see if
Strathmore.
that story point I sent you
You're going to edit that out, right?
from my
The
background.
I'm
going to
sorry
see.
part?
I'm going to see if I can find any clues of
To even apologize.
where this Tenebris is.
What do you say we need to roll?
So
25?
this guy
25.
says,
Roll 25.
4-2 says
Investigation.
that this guy
Okay, so you
shares
you,
DNA
you
with
can
Stratford.
find
Interesting.
you found an armory room. Within that armory room, there are military clothing, gear, armor, weaponry.
Ow.
Follow him.
All right. So once in there, you find more clothes you could give to the man if you wanted to.
Are they hats? Like
Yes.
fedoras? I put one of the fedoras on because I like the way it looks on me. And now I'm going to draw a fedora on my character sheet.
All right. You do find a few EMP grenades. All right. So they take one action of preparation. Secondary action is the explosion of them. Only affects electronics.
How many do I find? I mean, how many?
3.
So would it be like just on my sheet? Would I just mark down EMP 3 times, or
Yeah.
just
No,
okay.
just like EMP times 3. What did you roll for investigation?
I haven't rolled yet. I was waiting for the.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I rolled a 22.
Okay, so not quite a 25, but you do find a computer system. You are able to look into it to a degree, and you do know that there was research into the other realms. A lot of the buy notes that Stein references off of the research into the realms is actually signed by Professor Rundstrom.
I want to take Stu back to the orphans.
Okay, so he's got on some military pants now, some leather gloves, and the trench coat.
So that Remy can meet him and see what he thinks of him.
Can I say something to him before you leave with him?
Y'all can come too, if you want to.
Okay, I'll go with her.
All right.
I
Do you want to talk to him before you go with her?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Does he talk? Do we know that?
He's been nonverbal.
I'm gonna kneel down. How tall is he, by the way?
He stands right around 5'11", 6 foot tall.
Okay, so he's got eye level with me.
Yeah.
All right.
Wouldn't Soul's Hammer recognize him?
Who, me?
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna tell him. A great man once passed these words on to me. Strathmore knows 3 things: we know pain, we know sacrifice, and we survive. You start your journey now. I'll see you at the end.
Do you cut off anything from him or shoot him or something?
Aren't you coming with us?
He's gonna shoot him in the baby toe.
Like, I was just wondering because that was intense.
He blew up my pinky toe.
Not yet, because I think if I did anything to him now, the whole party would be like, "What the f*** are you doing?"
all right. So you're all trekking to go back to the orphanage.
I talk to him and I tell him I'll see him later. I have some business to tend to, and I'll meet you all down at the orphanage later on.
Have you been to the orphanage?
Yes.
Okay, didn't know.
Yeah, he was trying to break in.
Okay.
Our guards were
Detective.
really slacking that day. You should have been there.
But no, I need to have some business to
that's
tend to in Brunstrom.
Detective, make sure that kid Ian, make sure he stays safe.
Who?
Ian.
Yeah, I will, and I'll let you know what I find out about Stein.
Please do.
All right. And if you
Detective.
want to find out what
Hold
happened,
on. I've got one other thing to say to the detective.
yeah.
If you bring back another bunch of troops, you die first.
Whatever.
We will find out what's happening with those troops. next time on the next episode of Valos Twilight. Thank you for joining us. I have been your host and GM, Tony Stevens. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share with your friends and families. It has been great having you, and we love you. Until next time.